listened to a lot of fun facts videos back before I even had a channel. Back when I was just a listener. JubileeWhispers made these amazing fun facts videos, and I love them. I listened to them so many times. I had all the facts memorized. I thought I would redo some fun marine life facts about the ocean and sea creatures. And I'm going to whisper them to you using cupped whispering, which is my most popular kind of whispering. The facts are down here, so if you see me looking down here, I'm reading the facts. Okay, I've got 50. I think I did count them out to make sure I had like exactly 50. Of course, could be like give or take 1 or 2. Who knows? Let's get started. The oceans contain 99% of the living space on the planet. Wow. Very amazing. The blue whale, Balænoptera musculus, is the largest known animal ever to have lived on sea or land. Individuals can reach more than 110 feet and weigh nearly 200 tons. The blue whale's blood vessels are so broad that a full-grown trout could swim through them, and the vessels serve a heart the size of a small car. The whole heart the size of a small car. That's amazing. Hydrothermal vents, fractures in seafloor that spew sulfur compounds, support the only complex ecosystem known to run on chemicals rather than energy from the sun. Gigantic tube worms and mussels thrive in densities of up to 65 pounds per square foot around vents. The oarfish, Regalicus glesni, is the longest bony fish in the world, with its snake-like body sporting a magnificent red fin along its 50-foot length, horse-like face, and blue gills. It accounts for many sea serpent sightings. I love the oarfish. I used to be kind of obsessed with it as a kid. I was very, very into marine biology and marine ecology, which is why I decided to pick this as the topic for the facts today, because it's just a personal passion of mine. Green turtles can migrate more than 1,400 miles to lay their eggs. A group of herring is called a siege, and a group of jellyfish is called a smack. Smack. A smack of jellyfish. I love that. Many fish can change sex during the course of their lives. Others, especially rare deep-sea fish, have both male and female sex organs. Fish are cool. I love fish. Oils from the orange ruffy Hoplostephus atlanticus, a deep-sea fish from New Zealand, are used in making shampoo. I didn't know that. surrounds my microphones, so it's sticky. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, tuna are massive. It's crazy. A lot bigger than you'd think they would be. Here's a fun one. Penguins fly underwater at up to 25 miles per hour. Pretty intense. Since the architecture and chemistry of coral are very close to human bone, coral has been used to replace bone grafts and helping human bones to heal quickly and cleanly. Coral's amazing. That's very cool. Horseshoe crabs have existed in essentially the same form for the past 135 million years. Their blood provides valuable tests for the toxins that cause septic shock, which previously led to half of all hospital-acquired infections and 1/5 of all hospital deaths. Horseshoe crabs are truly a prehistoric creature. If you ever have the privilege to get to see one or hold one, then yeah, you'll definitely see that. I'm worried my computer's gonna turn off. Hold on. I'm back. Okay, horseshoe crabs, we just talked about that. Alginates derived from the cell walls of brown algae are used in beer, frozen desserts, pickles, adhesives, boiler compounds, ceramics, explosives, paper, and toys. Algae's pretty popular. Or algae, some people say. Algae, I pronounce it algae. It's just my regional accent. The remains of diatoms. I keep having to adjust my hair depending on what side I'm on. Algae with hard shells are used in making pet litter, cosmetics, pool filters, and tooth polish. So what you should be learning from this is that the ocean is so important. We use so much of it in our daily lives when we don't even know. So it is super important to protect our oceans and take care of it. One study of a deep sea community revealed 898 species from more than 100 families and a dozen phyla in an area about half the size of a tennis court. More than half of these were new to science. It astounds me how little of the ocean we have explored, and maybe it's just because I'm salty about the ocean, but I would love to see more money put into deep sea projects than space, because I just think it is silly to be exploring the cosmos when we haven't even finished exploring our own planet, you know? That's just because I'm big on the ocean. How many times am I gonna go? The ocean. At least. Probably 12 more times. And life began in the seas 3.1 billion to 3.4 billion sea cucumbers cleans the ocean. So their diet consists of anything that sticks to sand at the bottom of the ocean. And after they've gotten food out, they poop the sand out clean and tidy. Thank you, sea cucumbers. Very nice of you. This one's funny. Mating leaves male octopi confused for life. When a male octopus mates with a female, he experiences chronic memory loss, known as dementia. So he forever after swims around with no ability to remember. That is really sad. I didn't know that. That's crazy. You enjoy walking on parrotfish poop, do you? You know that soft white sand in tropical islands that you dream about whenever you're planning your winter vacation? It's what parrotfish poop after eating coral. Yeah, it's like really fine bits of coral and bone, and coral is like bone. That's what sand is. Here's a good one. Seahorses carry babies and give birth. We love our seahorse males. Did I say that? The males. Seahorses are the only animals on Earth that are not birthed by the mother. The males get pregnant. Yeah, they do all the hard work. Seahorse dads are great. A blue whale's tongue is heavier than an elephant. As the largest animal on Earth, the full-grown blue whale is so heavy that its tongue can weigh more than an entire elephant. And that means it can be heavier than 7,000 kilograms. That's just amazing. And we already talked about that. Its heart is bigger than a small car. This is truly how massive and amazing the blue whale is. I would like to narrate one of those blue, what are they called? The BBC nature documentaries. Maybe in the future I'll get to narrate some sort of a marine life documentary. Yeah, call me. It probably would be really bad because I would put you all to sleep through the documentary. I don't think they want that. Shark teeth can grow back for their entire life. And shark teeth are not really teeth but scales. So because of this, if they ever lose a tooth, it will grow back. Shark teeth grow on a row, a column that just continues to rotate. So if shark lose enough teeth, their jaw just kind of, and all those teeth fall off, and the new ones come springing forward. So it's like this. It's very cool. This is why we find shark teeth. They're meant to just break away so that when sharks are eating something, they don't need to worry if they can just rip into their seal or whatever, and the teeth can come out with it. It's fine. They're just gonna get new teeth. But they don't go back in the same spot. It's cool. Yeah. Scorpionfish eggs only take 2 days to hatch. So most animals endure painfully long pregnancies, but female scorpionfish, they don't waste time. They simply release the eggs into the water to be fertilized the males, and they're hatched within 2 days. Very fast. Frogfish can walk. Their pectoral fins are unique and they can work as legs that these fish are sometimes used to walk along the sand. Yeah, it's very cool. It's a slow little, very cute. A ghost pipefish's head makes up almost half its body. It's a unique fish that is really difficult to spot, but once you see it, its huge head will surprise you as it makes up 44% of its entire body. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Eating pufferfish can kill you. Poison only resides in part of the predators, the poison that stonefish carry is the most lethal one in the entire ocean. Combine this with their incredible ability to camouflage, and you understand why they're so dangerous. So, dolphins eat pufferfish to get high, and sometimes they do this in groups. Nice ones, dolphin. Crabs have taste buds on their feet. Yeah. Tasting with their feet. Blennies are one of the few aquatic species that can survive on land. They can survive outside the water as long as they are damp. Very cool. Shrimp are nice guys at the ocean. They have symbiotic relationships with fish and corals, so they can clean parasites off the fish's mouth and protect corals in exchange for food. There's a lot of symbiotic relationships happening in the ocean. Like remora cling to sharks, and they eat little parasites that get on the sharks. You often see them clinging to like hammerheads and stuff. Lobster can regrow an eye or an arm. Just like lizards or sea stars, a lobster can regrow an eye or a claw lost in the mouth of a predator. But the new one will be smaller than the first. So I guess that's why you sometimes see lobster with lopsided, we'll call it that, arms. The octopus are some of the most caring mothers in the world. There we go. So once the mother octopus has laid its eggs, it cares for it until they hatch, never leaving their sight, not even to feed. So it's believed that mother octopuses reach their limit and die as soon as the babies are swimming off. Yeah, they stay with the babies until they starve. Basically, they are very, very protective. It's kind of crazy. Prisoners used to eat lobsters, so they used to be considered like at the bottom of the food chain, as like the cockroaches of the sea, and they were used as bait or fed to prisoners. Kind of crazy how that's flip-flopped now, right? Seahorses are quite special. They have no teeth and no stomach, and still they are one of the most vicious predators existing. Their sneaky hunting tactics give them a 90% killing rate, and they're the only fish with a neck and a prehensile tail. They're very cool, and they're great dads, as we established. Dolphins are sleepwalkers. They don't walk, so dolphins only sleep with half of their brain and one eye closed at a time. Can you imagine if we slept like this and half of our brain was still going? To be able to segment and shut off your body like that. What a crazy idea. Parrotfish use snort pillows. You can see them sleeping with a bubble they create around their head made of their own snot. They wrote snort. I think they mean like mucus, like a mucus bubble or something. That is interesting. So we already talked about the stonefish, but apparently it is so shrimp, you could send a ball to the moon in a throw. It's believed that the blow from a smashing mantis shrimp is as fast as a .22 caliber bullet. It can actually move so fast it can create a shockwave able to kill its prey that the water is boiling at contact. So it will kill the prey even if it misses. And that's crazy, right? When they hatch, baby octopi are smaller than your pinky finger. There's my pinky finger. Imagine a little octopus. It's crazy, right? Especially because Great Pacific octopus can get so big. Here's something fun. This has nothing to do with marine life or octopi. Mind you, pinky fingers, if you put them together, they don't line up. See? They're crooked. I have crooked pinky fingers. And this is funny because it runs in my family. My dad has this, and like my cousins and everyone on my dad's side, we have these crooked pinky fingers. Sorry. Okay, back to the video. Harlequin shrimps feed on sea stars. Once they find one which can be 100 times their size, they turn it over so it can't run away, and they eat it slowly. Wow. So, how many fish species are there, you might be wondering, and the most quoted estimate of fish species is around 20,000. So, we're not totally sure, but there may be as many as 20,000 more. It's a big blue world out there. What is the world's largest fish? Well, that would be the whale shark. It's a giant bony fish, and it can grow to more than 50 feet long, and it may weigh several tons. The second largest would be the basking shark, which can measure 35 to 40 feet long. I love both of them. I have gotten to see whale sharks at the Georgia Aquarium. I highly recommend going if you're ever in Atlanta. It's kind of a speechless event when you see them for the first time. So, what is the most common fish in the ocean? That would be the species of a deep water fish